Hello Somerset County, and thank you for inviting me to your Somerset County camp. Today we're going to make something sticky and delicious. We're making s'mores. They're called s'mores because when you eat one, the next thing you say is, I want some more. So before we start, what are we going to do? We're going to wash our hands, very thoroughly indeed. I washed mine just before we came in. Let's have a look at what we want, what we need to have. The ingredients. First of all, most importantly, marshmallows. Pink and white marshmallows there. Also we need chocolate biscuits. I've got my favourite, dark chocolate digestives. But you can use any chocolate biscuits, you use your favourite ones. These are mine. We need some skewers. I'm using long wooden skewers. I think they're a bit safer than metal ones, which can get too hot when you put them in the heat. Also we need a candle. This is the candle we're going to use. It's called a tea light candle. It's a white plain one, not the scented ones. White plain tea light candle. And a little tray to put it on, a plate or something. I'm using a metal dish just to keep it safe off the table itself. And the last thing we need is a jug of water. This is my jug of water, and we'll come back to that in just a moment. Now it's really best to do this outdoors, of course. After all, it is a camp. But as the wind might well blow out my candle today, I'm doing it in my garage. You could do it in your kitchen. A good place to be doing it is near the sink, perhaps, in your kitchen. As I'm going to light a candle, I'm going to make sure I'm keeping myself safe. So, probably just like yourself, I'm in uniform. I'm going to keep my necker or scarf out of the way. You could just push it around and wear it back to front. I've got a shirt on so I can tuck it in there like that. And that keeps it out of the way of the candle, keeps me safe. Similarly, for the same reason, if you've got long hair that's hanging down perhaps, then you really should tie that up, put it around the back, tie it up, keep it out of the way of the candle. Now, I'm using an old table, as you can see. This is one that I keep in the garage. But whatever surface you use, make sure you've got the owner's permission. So, now we're ready, let's cook. Now you may need your parent or leader or whichever adult is with you for the next bit, because we're going to light the candle. Some of the older cubs, maybe the sixers, can do this by themselves if they're allowed to. Strike the match and wave from you, as you've been shown, and light the candle with it. There we are. Next you take a skewer. This is where the jug of water comes in. You dip the skewer in the jug of water, not just to make sure it's clean, but so it doesn't catch fire or burn when you put it near the candle. The jug of water can also be useful if we set fire to anything. We can put it out before the fire brigade gets here. Now we've got the biscuits all ready, 2 biscuits, chocolate side up on a plate, all ready and waiting. Take your marshmallow and carefully push the skewer through the marshmallow so it just comes out the other side there. Mind your fingers on it. And you're going to put it down near the flame. You're going to put it above the flame, not into it. So about the same distance above the flame as the size of the marshmallow. Hold it very steady, about there like that, and turn it. Keep turning it. Don't keep it still, otherwise it might burn. It probably would burn if you just keep it still. Keep it turning around like that. And what you're waiting for is for it to start bubbling, little bubbles on the outside, and maybe go slightly brown as well, which is fine. I've been doing this for a couple of minutes now, keeping it nice and steady with one hand and turning it slowly with the other. And it's starting to go bubbling, and it's a bit of brown on the surface, which is fine. And it's getting all loose and about to fall off the stick. So now, get the chocolate biscuits over here, put it on top of one of them, put the other one on and push it down and pull the stick out and squash it down like that, and you see it's coming out the side. It's all lovely and gooey, and it's done. And that is your s'more. I'm going to say goodbye before I eat it because, as I said, it is very sticky. So goodbye Somerset County and happy scouting.